is working. Game audio is working. Ooh, legs almost working. Oh, I forgot to put that back. Do that and do that. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're good. There's that ping on my watch. Right. Hands on. Oops. Ah, lost my controller. I can do this. There we go. I'm in control of my controller. What am I doing? Make sure that's there. There we go. 9:30. Okay. So, the plan this evening is to basically rip out the ceiling of what's kind of the entrance to the super secret lab and things, and try and get the lighting going as was suggested. Oh, that was so weird coming just appearing in this like white space with this thing here. That was so cool. I'm so disoriented, it's amazing. Actually, where are the lights? Oh, there they are. That's so cool. Right, so the plan was to what's the plan? The plan was to take out the ceiling and put these lights in the way that was suggested, kind of checkerboard pattern kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to have to take this ceiling out. Hopefully I can get back some of this white paint. Am I at this? No, I'm not. I can't actually tell where I am. Is that the edge? Yeah, that's the edge. I mean, I could have tried to do what I'm aiming to do by not taking out all of the ceiling, but it's actually going to be trickier to see what I'm doing. Just because of all this white is so disorienting. I'm just going to take this out, put the lighting in a way that looks like it works, and then put the ceiling back in. So the discussion a couple of days ago was that the torches can actually go a little bit further apart, so I'm actually going to experiment with that as well. And see if we can make this whole space as white as possible. Ah, this is really hard work. Oh, missed one. There we go. I'm going to have to put some extra flooring in, I think, while I do this as well. Oh. There we go. Right, let's have these up. Looks like I got pretty much all of them back by the looks of things, which is nice. Wasn't expecting that. Yep, crystals got picked up. Might need to throw some of those back out in case my inventory gets full. Did I miss one? Okay. Yeah, I did. There it is. Right, so what's the best way of doing this? What's going to be the best way of doing this? What have I got on me? Just seeing if I had any dirt by any chance. No, but I do have lots of black paint, so I think I'm actually going to put a black paint floor out for a moment. Ah, crystal. Oh, it's more. They're so hard to see. I don't want to waste any of these because they're going to be great for the... Oh! Great for putting back up in the ceiling again. Okay, I think... Oh, no, something else. No, there's some more here. They're impossible to see. Impossible to see. Oh. There we go. Right, let's just throw you out there. Throw you out there. Throw you out there. Oh, I wanted rid of you. I'll throw you over there. No, I don't want you back, I want you. There we go. Right, you go in there. We'll put another one in. Oh! Do that. There we go. Put another one in the bucket. Right. Okay. So, let's put kind of a black floor in for the moment. Then I'm going to have to take that back in again, obviously. It's a really faff, this build, actually. I think it's going to be worth it. I actually can't see where the edge is. Let's just put a normal torch out for a second. Hey, you were hiding there. Let's have you back. Yeah, it's white. I want black paint. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, did I just see a crystal lurking down there? Oh no, I can just... Oh, there is a crystal lurking down there. Haha. Put you there. Oh, I run out of black paint. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, let's just put some stone out as well. I thought black paint would be a good idea, just because, yeah, it's a nice contrast with the white that's everywhere. There is no... Yeah, okay, that is the edge. Literally can't see the edge. Right, so I think that's the floor, and that means I can also reach the ceiling. So, on you out. Oh, I can't reach that though. Can't reach that, so I'm going to have to do that. Right, I'm going to have you out. And I want a blue back in there. So this was the plan. No. There we go. So the plan was... I think the idea was to actually put them further apart than that. So let's try. So, oh. Is this going to work? this going to work? There's a bit of a flicker going on. So I think putting them 2 apart isn't going to quite work, I think. So I'll put you back. I'll bring you in. And then fill that in. So we're then going to just do some of this so I can. So I want that. Don't do that one. Do that one. Does that look about right? That looks about right. So I want a blue in there. Ah, I'm out of blue. Damn it. How am I out of blue already? Crumbs. That means I need to go and get more blue, doesn't it? Right, so they're okay. Not red. Might need to swap some things around. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to need more blue. This is turning into a right epic. Okay. I have to go for a walk and try and find some blue. Don't want you. So let's have you. So we'll leave that there. Does that look right? That looks right. Red. So, blue, red, blue, red. Got that wrong. There. Blue. Right, that's all my blues gone. Well, apart from that one, let's have that one back. At least for the moment, just so I can carry on testing this idea. Okay. No, I think I got that wrong. Or did I get that right? Does that look? Oh no, that's right. And then we'll want, I want my shovel back. Where's my shovel? There it is. Put you there for a second. Actually, let's get rid of. There we go. Like that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that there. Fill that in there. Okay. So, then red goes in there. And I haven't got any more spare blues, have I? And I don't think I got any more blue dye. Oh no, I got one blue dye left. Okay, that's handy. Right, so I've got one diagonal working. So I'll just put a normal torch in there. There's dirt up there. Not that it really matters, but just to keep things consistent. There we go. And then you go there. Okay. I think that works. And so the idea then is going to be, so we started with blue over there, we've got blue over there. So that really should be a blue there as well, should it? That's interesting. Yes, it should, I think. So I'm going to need... How am I doing for the red torches? Okay, I've only got one left. There were 7 normal torches, but I've still got plenty of red dye. So... Oh, I'm out of... I'll tell you what, I don't need these out now, I don't think. Leave that one. Okay. Can bring you in. Don't need you out anymore. So then the plan is, I realise this is going to be very head bobby kind of session tonight. Alright, there we go. So what did I say? It needs to be blue. So let's have you in. Wow, I made that really dark then. So I'm going to leave that empty for a second. I just put a blue and I meant to put red. Is that red? There we go. So, don't get you. Do get you. That'll be a blue. Then a red, which we have. Don't get you. Get you. That'll be a blue. Don't get you. Get you. That'll be a red. And I'm out of... Ah! Damn it. I'll get rid of you. That'll be a blue. Right, need to find more dye and probably make more torches as well. So I'm going to leave those there. I'm not going to put the I'm not going to bring the floor down. Hey everyone, sorry, I was miles away then. Hey Quill and Stone, hope it's going well. So we need to I got some red. I do have one blue torch left. I do have one blue torch left. So I'll put you in there. And then I need to go find... Ah, can I duck under here? Oh! Game won't let me duck. There we go. Which way am I going? That way. There we go. And then that way. And, ah, shoot. That way. And then that way. And there we go. Right. So we had a good look down in the valley down there, and there wasn't any blue, so... Where should we go? Oh, don't make me walk all the way down the bloody... Okay, we'll go up the top. What's the chances there's something up the top? Ah, glad you well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I holiday tomorrow. My long run of Fridays off. But yeah, pretty good. Legs are almost working again now. After a different kind of exercise last weekend. I managed to do a 6k yesterday and today, and I've also walked like 20k in the last 2 days. I think my legs are okay now. So yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty good. Right, we need to find some blue. What Whoa, I'm floating. Why am I floating? That's weird. I want more blue. Don't want rabbits, I want blue flowers. Blue flowers. Blue, 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 blue. If I say blue too much, it's going to stop sounding like a word. No blue. Damn. Go on, there's got to be some blue flowers somewhere, right? There's not going to be any up here, are there? I'm going to have to go all the way back down the stairs. I haven't been down the stairs for weeks. I've personally lost effective use of my arms. Oh my god, do I even want to ask? What did you do? Well, I was just going to TP over there and then hadn't quite cottoned on though. It was quite so high up. It's just... oh, for flip's sake. No blue. Ain't seen no blue. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want some blue. I mean, even if I find some, it's not going to be much, is it? Oh, I'm going to have to go downstairs. It takes bloody ages to go down those spiral stairs. Come on, come on. I'll get some more red while I'm here, actually. It won't hurt to have some more. Ah. Oh, what the hell? There we go. I dropped one. Damn. Oh no, there it is. Okay, doesn't want to do it. There we go. I finally got some earbuds by Kiwi Design to try with my Quest, so I hopped into Beat Saber and I was having so much fun that I finally beat final boss Chan on hard. Oh my god. I haven't played Beat Saber for a while actually. I really like that game as well. Yeah, I must play some again pretty soon. I did, actually it's probably about a year ago I think it was, I did a, when the Oculus Move app thing finally sort of settled down, or whenever it was, probably about a year ago, I resolved to do a full calendar month of hitting the Move goals and everything. Just in the, I mean, you know, I was still doing running and walking and stuff like that, but in VR I kind of also set some fitness goals in VR, and so, you know, basically it was like 30 minutes of movement and a certain calorie burn each day, and I did it for a full calendar month, doing pretty much nothing but Beat Saber. You know, I made sure to do 30 minutes of Beat Saber each day for a calendar month. It was quite fun. I mostly did it in the Green Day music pack, and well, it was actually between Green Day and Imagine Dragons, I think. Neither of which are really bands I'm particularly into, but they work quite well for Green Day. And most of the music in Beat Saber really isn't to my taste. I like my music with heavily distorted guitars and stuff most of the time. No blue, no blue. Harumph. I think we may have to go on a quest downstairs. This is not the session I was planning. Oh, This isn't even the main try again. This isn't even the main spiral staircase. Already I'm feeling weird going down it. I've been building up there so much. I'll just have a quick look down there just in case. Nothing standing out. Come on, reward me with a nice little collection of that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, so much coordination. Oh, damn it, missed the bunny. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, my archery in this game is getting so much worse. Oh, for goodness sake. I feel bad now. That's really sad. Oh, I feel quite bad about that now. I play a fair bit of Imagine Dragons, but really been into the new electronic mixtape pack they released this month. Is that a paid add-on, or is that another kind of, you know, freebie for those who already have it? I haven't been in since they released that. I gotta say, Imagine Dragons is a band I'd never heard of, and I've listened to some of their stuff outside of the game. And you know, apologies to anyone who actually likes them, but like really not for me. But in Beat Saber, I really like the pack. It's music that works really well. Actually, I'd lie, I think I actually put one of their songs on my running playlist. One of their songs I actually quite liked. I mean, I don't dislike their stuff, it's just, yeah, I just find it a bit meh. It's not quite my thing. But I think I'm quite the generation. I mean, even the Green Day stuff is, you know, sort of a bit after my time-ish. But I like it in Beat Saber. Just because it's adjacent to the kind of music I tend to like, if not the same. Oh god, this is going to be so dizzy. I haven't done this for ages. I need to actually, there we go, really plant my feet, so now I feel quite so dizzy. Yeah, Beat Saber is a lot of fun. When I first got the Quest 2, and obviously Beat Saber was such a huge game and has been for ages, I remember seeing videos of it and everything and going, yeah, that looks fine, but really not for me. That looks really boring, quite frankly. And so I paid it no attention, and Mariella, who you know from chat and everything, who I work with, not long after I got my Quest 2, she got one, and she got Beat Saber like really quickly and really enjoyed it. She's like, you need to get it, you need to get it. And I was all like, yeah, it doesn't look very good. And then she popped over one day and brought her Quest 2 so I could have a go on it. Have a go on Beat Saber, I mean. And like, it clicked. It's like, okay, I get this. And so yeah, bought it and actually really enjoyed it. I am sort of tempted to buy it again, PCVR, just for the ease of adding music that may be more my taste. But I don't know that I'd play it quite enough to justify that. That's another paid add-on, but they have been steadily releasing some new free packs. Final Boss Chan comes from the most recent free pack. Okay. I can't remember what the most recent free pack was. I think the last free pack I played a bit of wasn't there a Halloween pack or something? It wasn't very big. I'm trying to remember now. Oops. I keep hoping it'll release a proper sort of heavy metal pack or something like that. That'll be quite cool. Although to be fair, I'm not sure that's really well, I don't know, a genre of music that may work. I feel like it should work. I'm actually wanting a 9 Inch Nails pack or a Gary Newman pack or a, yeah, that kind of thing. Plenty of flowers, not seeing any blue. Come on, how hard can it be to find blue? It's got to be blue around. I mean, seriously. Game is trolling me. Come on, I want some blue flowers. Stupid flowers. I thought about rebuying Beat Saber on PC VR as well, but I've already bought a bunch of packs on the Quest store, so it's hard to move because I'd need to rebuy my DLC. Yeah, it bugs me a little bit in that I do have, yeah, you've probably got the same actually, I imagine. You know, there's some games that I've got on, that I bought originally on the Quest 2, and then when I got a PC, so I could do PC VR, I obviously own them on PC VR as well, because, what do they call it? Cross pay or cross buy, or, you know the kind of thing. I mean, if you buy the Quest 2 version, you also get the PC, hey, blue! You also get the PC version as well. And I kind of feel like they should do that for Beat Saber. You know, I get that it's a flagship IP for them, but I also feel like, yeah, that's a good reason for them to make it available on both as well. But yeah, totally get that. I mean, thankfully, I think I've only bought, oh, more blue. I think I've only bought 2 music packs. Bought the Imagine Dragons one, bought the Green Day one. I think I've bought any others. Have I bought any others? I can't remember. Oh, excuse me. Diet Coke repeating on me. How rude. Blue. So yeah, it would be an annoyance to have to buy them again if I wanted them again. Totally get that. Blue, 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 come on. How many have I got? 4. It's not enough. Need more than that. From a distance, it looked like there was a rabbit laying on the floor and that other rabbit was eating it. Just as things were a little blurred in my headset and I saw brown smudge on the floor. Oh, maybe that's what the game needs, is cannibal rabbits. Holy shit, that looks quite the drop. Let's not go down there. No, let's not go that way actually. I wonder if there's a rule to how and when blue flowers spawn. Maybe they only spawn in like really flat ground or something. Maybe it is just purely random. Whee! There we go. Have you. I much prefer Ragnarok as a rhythm game over Beat Saber. Ah yes, you mentioned that before. I keep meaning to have a look at that. Linkin Park pack. I have the Linkin Park pack as well, actually. That's a good point. Yes, I do have the Linkin Park pack. Quite enjoyed that. There's another band that, like, they're not really my... The hell's that? Shadow. Something went past. Yeah, Linkin Park's another one of those bands where, like, again, they're a little bit after my time, but I got the music pack and it's actually working quite well for me. Yeah, I'm kind of used to. There's actually some electronic music I really like, but I tend not to like the kind of electronic music that goes into Beat Saber. I much prefer my electronic music to be horrifically drony and dark, and I really like. I often listen, depending on what I'm coding, depending on what kind of stuff I'm doing. I like to listen to very dark ambient electronic stuff. But yeah, I keep meaning to actually have a look at Ragnarok. Cool says I tried Ragnarok personally, but I was super sad because I didn't quite play well with the quest inside out tracking. Oh, that's a shame. I know a lot of people play Ragnarok perfectly fine with quest tracking. I'll have to... but judging by your cyubeVR videos, something generally seems wrong with your tracking, as I've never seen someone else where the briefcase tracking was as janky as for Quill. Ha! Justin VR has won out for me. Oh goodness. Oh, yikes. Okay, I probably shouldn't have come this way. I suppose it could just be something that throws the tracking off in your room. Mirror or some shiny surfaces, or you have your windows uncovered or whatever. I mean, even during the day I tend to have the curtains closed in this room anyway, so I tend to do okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to try Ragnarok, because I suspect it's probably got music that's more to my taste. There is I've forgotten the name of it. In fact, I think you were watching me play at one point, Stone. There is a still kind of early development Beat Saber-y kind of game with guitars and heavy metal music and everything. I've forgotten the name of it. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's quite fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah, Ragnarok's definitely one of those I should try. Damn, I've forgotten the name of it. God of Riffs. Is it God of Riffs? God of Riffs. I want to say it's God of Riffs. Something like that. Actually, I'm thinking wandering around here might not be a good plan, because I may have actually picked up some of the... Oh, do you know what though? I should actually go and have a look in the chest down here, because I remember I picked up some blues ages ago when I wanted to use them while I was mining. Yay! Look at that. How many we got there? Oh, I got 18 now. Cool. Ragnarok is the perfect VR rhythm game for people who are more into metal than electronic music. I think that would suit me then. Definitely would suit me. mean, you know, I do like some sort of heavy electronic stuff, but again, you know, not really the kind of stuff that's in Beat Saber. You know, I'm thinking more Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross and Gary Newman and people like that. Oh, look at that! Taking all that with me. That's why I should have come down. Oh my god, there's another one there. Right, I think that's every bit of blue dye in this world. Oh my god, there's some more there. Ever. Right. Basically gone from bugger all to nearly 50. Okay, that'll do. Do I have any red? I think I do. That's red, right? May as well take it with me and use it. I didn't actually look to see if there's red in the other chest. Oh, they're rainbow. Oh, hang on. Is that not red? It is red. Why didn't you go there? That's interesting. Do that. There we go. There is more blue in the chest that you did not pick up. Was that before I did pick it up? This is where chat lag screws you over, isn't it? Okay, just one chest. Oh, you missed two chests that had blue in them. I don't know if I've got chat lag going on now. So green, 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 rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. Just going to check while waiting for chat lag. Okay, I don't think there's any more there, but I've got plenty going. Yeah, Mariella. Down here. Just double check those chests, and then it's a bit of a hike back upstairs. Yeah, because I wasn't really concentrating on red while I was here. There we go. There's more blue. Yay, okay, got it. Well spotted stone. Well spotted. Aha! There's a bit more blue hiding down there as well. There we go. Cool. Right, I think that should keep me going. Why do they not keep stacking? That's weird. Would have thought they would have stacked. Not that it really matters. In my furnace house. Okay, cool. Yeah, anticipate that it seems. Furnace house, I like that. That's it, it's the furnace house now. Oh, I haven't really looked at this. Now it's completed. Alright, that looks cool. I'm liking that. Yeah, so the last time I was down here, I'd only got so far along. Nice. Although I do say so myself. Alright. I just changed some values in the database by waving my hand. The nice really goes to the game and the developer, really. Duck. Oh god, I've got to climb all the way back up there again. Do I regret building that? Not really. There's still the thing of, it's taken me like, I don't know, best part of a month to tunnel all the way around. And I want to do it for every one of these bridges. This is going to be a project. What metal genres do I like? Are there genres? I mean, there are. I just like stuff. I like bands. I mean, a lot of my metal taste sort of starts probably, yeah, probably kind of in the 70s. I really, I started getting into heavier, into heavy metal music and stuff like that in the 80s. So, like, today at work, I do like a bit of sort of 80s glam rock and things. So today at work, I was kind of coding away while listening to loads of Hanoi Rocks, for example. But I like things like Iron Maiden and all that lot. And, but yeah, I like a lot of glam rock from the 80s and everything. I can do like some early Metallica and everything. Don't really get on brilliantly with later Metallica. I got a whole stack of vinyl from back in the day of various bands, trying to think of any names. I'm always terrible at recalling stuff off the top of my head. Yeah, I have lists of things, I have things I own, I have things that I listen to. I always struggle to remember actual names. But genres, I kind of not really great with knowing what's considered what and everything. Like I'd say, I always think of Motorhead as a very straightforward metal band, but depending on who you speak to, they're a punk band, that kind of thing. Do like Motorhead, Def Leppard, bands like that. I think I'd say a lot of my taste is very much from the 80s and that. Scorpions, do like some Scorpions. David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar. It's more rock than metal, I suppose. But, Van Halen, all that kind of thing. Shit. I've come too far up. I was too busy kind of thinking through music collections and things. I meant to go back. I meant to get off at the bridge. Damn. Hang on. Got to go back down now. For flip's sake. So look. Metal has such an incredibly huge amount of subgenres. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I just don't really know what most of them are actually called. I just like stuff. I used to read Kerrang in the 80s, if that makes any sense. That might be a very British reference, I don't know. But it was like, wasn't much in the way of variety. There was basically hard rock, heavy metal, glam rock. That was about it, I suppose. Come on. Here we go. One of the big problems I kind of run into is most of my CD collection is in storage. I have my vinyl collection with me. It's like 300 albums on vinyl and everything, but I don't have a record player set up or whatever. But that's kind of fine these days because we've got all the streaming services and things, and I listen to most of my music on Apple Music these days. The problem is, kind of mentioned this before probably, that it's just too much choice. There's something, I kind of miss the thing. I'm lost. To a small degree, I kind of miss the days where, like back in the 80s when I was going to and from tech college and everything, you put a tape in your cheap knockoff. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make some more torches. You know, you put a tape in your cheap knockoff Boots Walkman. Boots is a chain of pharmacies and everything in the UK, for anyone who doesn't know it, but back in the day they used to sell electronics, used to even have some of their own branded ones and all that kind of stuff. You know, so like what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, you listen to the same tape for a couple of weeks because that's what was in your coat pocket and stuff like that. And I kind of miss that a little bit, because there was no choice paralysis. It was just like you listened to what you had on you, and you listened and you listened and you listened, and you knew every single bit of that music, every single nuance, every single lyric, you know, all that kind of stuff. And now, like today, I was going to be doing some sort of very straightforward refactoring of some code. Didn't really need to think. I knew what I was doing. I just wanted something noisy. I was kind of sat there staring at Apple Music for like 10 minutes going, the hell do I want to actually listen to? I miss being able to, you know, not having the choice, as it were. If someone tells me, here, listen, symphonic metal band, and I am quite likely to like them. If someone tells me, here, listen to a progressive metal band, I know I will dislike them. You and Mariella would get on famously. She does like her very, yeah, symphonic, do you know, it's a word I can't say, but that kind of rock metal. It's very, very much her taste. It's not to say it isn't my taste. She's introduced me to a couple of things that I've actually quite liked. Okay, I think this is going to work, you know. I think this is going to work. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Oh, it's getting so hard to see what I'm doing here. This is ridiculous. This is going to make for the blandest section of video. Almost can't see what I'm doing. Oh crap. Actually, I need to get rid of this off the floor, because that's actually throwing me off a bit. I can probably actually bring this fake floor up now as well. Thinking about it, it's not like I can't reach the ceiling from it, from the actual floor. My favourite genre is currently a symphonic. Why is that such a hard word to say? Symphonic metal and folk metal and black metal, but also quite a bit of death metal and power metal. That's yeah, it sounds like a good mix, that. Not sure I could really name any bands that quite match those genres, but I certainly recognise them. Probably have or do listen to some stuff that sort of falls under those banners, I guess. I do listen to a lot of different stuff anyway. I mean, my taste runs all over the place. like some of my favourite bands are very non-metal, for example. Again, as I say, you know, Gary Newman's a big favourite of mine. I actually went to see him live last week. Actually went with Mariella. 9 Inch Nails are a big favourite. At the same time, like Radiohead are a big favourite. And also from back in the 80s, a band called Japan, who some people may or may not know. Seriously big favourite of mine. There we go. I do like some, as I said, you know, really, really depressingly dark ambient stuff. Oh, there we go. It wasn't quite working. R.E.M. are also a big favourite of mine. As long as we're talking up to New Adventures in Hi-Fi, they pretty much stopped making good albums after that. And I'm also a big fan of a chap called Roy Harper, who I imagine most people won't have heard of, but he's a very, very well respected, I suppose it's fair to call him a folk musician, from the UK. It's been an influence on so many different bands and so many different artists over the years. Most people, if they know him at all, don't even know it's him, but he's the guy who actually did the vocals for Have a Cigar by Pink Floyd. The story goes he was recording in the studio next to Pink Floyd while they were trying to do it, and Roger Waters was just making a right hash of singing the song, and Roy Harper went in and said, "Look, let me have a go at it, I'll do it properly for you." And they liked his version of it. Now we're supposed to pay him with a lifetime, the story goes, we're supposed to pay him with a lifetime's membership of Lord's Cricket Ground, and they never paid up. So the story goes. Quill says, I don't really know much about music, I usually don't pay much mind to it. I just put on whatever mix YouTube recommends me, and program or build away. I think I've never found any rock music. I think I've never found any rock music that I like. I like metal, not rock. So I don't really consider there to be much overlap between those two genres. Okay. I mean, I think it's hard to deny that one birthed the other, for sure. Oh, this is starting to... Okay, so I got the little corners there, so maybe I do need to put something here, but this, just even with the diagonal... do you know what, I need to do that. I need to fix that, okay, because you can see the stone there, I forgot about that, and there as well, okay. Well, this is actually working really well, I'm liking this. That said, oh, go away, for fuck's sake, it being like that there isn't a problem because that's the exit. Maybe I should actually have something off each of these sides, so that would work quite well. Right, let's see if I can just fix this without screwing up. Yeah, there we go. You out there, and you out there. There we go. I suppose the question is you know, how would you personally draw the line between metal and rock? Yeah, it's yeah. If I think of yeah, picking something a bit older, you know, like Whitesnake, for example. If I think of Whitesnake, most people would say that they're a metal band, or were, but they were also very obviously a rock band as well. Oh, I missed a bit. I suppose like Scorpions as well. You could make an argument either way. Right, they need to go out. Okay, we have a weird, creepy white space, I'd say. I quite enjoy thinking about what music exactly I enjoy and what I don't enjoy, and I find it makes it much easier to find new music I like when I know exactly what to look for. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. It's one of the things I do like about streaming services and things like that is I have absolutely discovered acts that I otherwise wouldn't have stumbled across. But also I really like kind of trolling Bandcamp as well and looking at what people I know have been buying and stuff. But also the Bandcamp blog I find quite good for that kind of thing. I discovered 2 bands who I'm really enjoying at the moment, from a blog post that Bandcamp did last year. So it was around the time that the new June movie was released, and so they did a blog post which is, you know, bands whose names are influenced by June kind of thing. And there's 2 particular bands I discovered. One's a French band called Wormsand, and they are seriously good. Oh my god, are they so good. I'm really, really enjoying their stuff. And another one is actually coincidentally a local band, an Edinburgh-based band, called June, but spelled with a V rather than a U, which is quite a common thing around Edinburgh anyway. Yeah, they're both very sort of, I suppose, kind of grungy metal sort of thing. They're kind of similar in their sound, but different. And yeah, really, really, really enjoying them. I'm also enjoying the band who are the support act for Gary Newman as well. Another French band, funnily enough, called Divine Shade. And they seem very influenced by Nine Inch Nails and Gary Newman and acts like that. But yeah, they were ear-splittingly fun to watch live. Right, what am I doing? It's about 10:30. I think that's a good enough time for me to think about stopping. Like I say, I'm on holiday tomorrow, but kind of plan on doing some bits and bobs. So I don't want to be late to bed. Don't want to waste the day tomorrow. Not one for laying in, mostly. Might get up and do stuff. Got a bit of coding I want to do tomorrow. Working on moving and revamping some blog stuff. There's some music I want to tinker with as well that I'm experimenting with. Do some more running. So hit my 20k target for this week. I'm up to 12k at the moment. About 8k left to run to hit my target for the week. I think it's going to be raining a lot tomorrow as well, so it might be a wet run tomorrow. I generally like a more grand and epic sound, and I think I find that metal fits that more often than rock. I think rock is often more simple. I also haven't quite figured out yet what's the exact difference between rock and metal. I just know I like one and dislike the other, but I can't explain it objectively why. Maybe you'll have some time to read over the Voxel API. I shall try to. I won't make any promises. Whole stack of personal projects that I'm trying to make sure I do while using up my holiday. But yeah, I will definitely find myself sat at my desk tomorrow, so I'll try and make a point of doing that. I get what you mean though about the kind of rock versus metal thing, and I think in part of the problem is there is this problem with sort of pigeonholing acts, pigeonholing bands, or even pigeonholing albums into certain genres. You know, there are definitely acts that cover all kinds of stuff. It's to pick more famous examples. If you think of like Hanoi Rocks that I was listening to today. Some of the tracks were very obviously just good old-fashioned rock music. Some of the others were absolutely definitely metal, that kind of thing. You could say the same with Guns N' Roses, for example. Again, picking a fairly famous example. They've been all over the shop genre-wise. Just noticed there's a crystal kicking around there for some reason. And another. So yeah, there's definitely that thing of when it comes to what genres do you like and things like that, it's more there's certain bands who I just like their style, I like what they do, and things like, oh, that was close, I like what they do. But there are also some bands where I like a track, or I might like an album and not the other albums. Japan, for example, who I really, really like. They had such a varied career. Their first album or two were very rocky, verging on metal in places. And then they basically are the band that's, I suppose they're responsible for the birth of a more synth, new romantic electronic sound and things. Without Japan there would have been no Duran Duran, for example, that kind of thing. They changed quite radically. I do tend to like bands who do that, who wander around all over the musical map, as it were, and experiment. That tends to be quite fun. Yes, Stone Brick is quite persistent. I quite like when bands are very consistent. Actually, yeah, funny. There's me staring off into the distance, basically saying the complete opposite to you. When all albums roughly sound the same and are all definitely part of the exact same genre. See, for me, I like to actually see bands evolve. I like to see them, experiment with their craft and things like that. When I have a band I like and they release more album, I always hope it's more of the same and not them trying to try something new. Yeah, I kind of get that. The thing is like, I can appreciate that, but at the same time, you do for me personally, when that kind of thing happens, you do end up with, the status quos of the world, or I'm going to upset a lot of people with this, but the AC/DCs of the world. I love AC/DC. I don't think I've ever heard a bad AC/DC track. I really like AC/DC, but it's just like, it's pretty much all the same, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's probably one of the reasons why I like bands who wander around all over the place. Yeah, as I said, one of my favourite bands is Radiohead, and I love that. Yeah, they're nothing in the metal sphere or anything, obviously. But you know, I love how much they've changed and experimented and grown over the years. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like the Beatles. I know for some people it's unfashionable to like the Beatles, but like early Beatles, I can take it or leave it. Later Beatles, oh my god, I absolutely love it. You'll find me listening to that sort of stuff a lot. And I like that change. They evolved, they grew, they honed their craft. What's the right way of putting it? Yeah, I like bands who go on a journey and discover where they're going. And yeah, sometimes I hit bum notes. Sometimes I fall out with bands. You know, well, not fall out with the band, but you know what I mean. It's like they go off in a direction that I can't follow. That's fine. I like these 3 albums, and then the rest of their stuff. Not, yeah, REM's a great example. I love everything REM ever did, all the way up to and including New Adventures in Hi-Fi. And then after that, they just lost me. That didn't really work for me whatsoever. Aside from the last album, whose name's completely escaped me now. Shit, I've forgotten the name of it. But that was, you know, more a return to their sort of heyday kind of sound, which worked for me. Yeah, sometimes a band will go off in a different direction and it just doesn't work for me. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and think about heading off and having a drink and resting my poor legs. I like it when I get some variance in the music from listening to different bands, not from one band trying a lot of different styles. Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate that. There's definitely something to be said for knowing what you're going to get, kind of thing. I just feel that some bands end up sounding like their own tribute act when they do that. You know, a British band that I quite like, you know, they're more, I suppose they're a bit more prog rock than anything. It's probably not your kind of thing, but I quite like Muse, but I only really like their earlier albums, because as time goes on, they pretty much keep churning the same stuff out, and they end up sounding like their own tribute band. It's like, you sound like a bunch of guys who are down the local pub going, you know, we're a Muse tribute band and we're trying to do stuff that sounds like them. And yeah, gets a little bit samey. So yeah, they're another band where, you know, there's like 3 or 4 albums of theirs that I like, and then I just can't listen to any of the later albums because it's just like, you sound like a parody of yourself. Doesn't quite work for me. Anyway. I think it's always sad when a band you like changes style with a new album, and then you no longer like their music. Yeah, but you know, artists got to do art, got to experiment, got to try new things, and like all relationships, sometimes they just, you know, you got to go your different ways. I tend to be fairly philosophical about it, and you know, the thing is the stuff you like still exists. It doesn't cease to exist because the stuff that you don't like has appeared. So yeah, you know, like, I didn't stop liking REM stuff when they started putting out stuff that didn't work for me. But I get it. Yeah, I can appreciate and understand it. But yeah, I like it. I personally like it when bands do experiment and try new things and everything, because sometimes it goes off in a direction where you're like, whoa, That's, yeah, it's one of the things I like about Radiohead. Their first couple their first couple of albums are okay. I like them. I don't dislike them. And then OK Computer comes along, and it's like, holy shit, this just changes the face of music. It's like one of those albums that I just never get bored of, and it's actually really quite different from their earlier stuff. But then they've gone off in a completely different direction again. Kid A is such an amazing album. It's very different from OK Computer, for example. Yeah, I like some variants myself. Anyway, I keep saying I'm going to go, and then I don't go. Especially when they were the only band who made some specific style of music you really liked. Yeah, that makes sense. Just means you got to get into actually, making music stone. Form band. Make stuff you like. Keep making it. That's what you got to do. I suppose we can assume that we're never going to get a radically different game out of you. Keep doing the same stuff, right? I even mentioned I really like this game. Don't know if I've mentioned it before. It's just so pretty. Right, I gotta go and sit down because my legs are killing me, and I can tell I'm getting into waffly mode, which is good. I love waffling about all kinds of stuff, but I can just keep going and my legs are going to give in. So, thanks for being here, guys, and if I don't catch you before, I may be in tomorrow, I don't know. There may be beer and a movie night tomorrow night, actually, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think I'll stay quite consistent in what I'm doing. Excellent. Yeah, I think VR voxel goodness is good. Not expecting something radically different at some point. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I'm definitely going to go and flop onto the sofa for a wee bit. Yeah, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and if anyone happens to catch this recording at some point in the future, sorry that there's been so much just waffling on. It was one of those builds where it was walking around and just gathering materials. But at least the lab is kind of, it's got a plan now, or it's got a feel for it that's going to work, I think. So yeah, sorry about that, it was a bit of a slow one, but hopefully it'll pick up a pace. I'm going to do the Matrix corridor or Matrix room at some point in the near future. That's definitely a plan. But for everyone watching in any way, shape or form, thank you for watching, and goodbye. And sorry about the noise. Ow. As I